What is up, everybody? I want to talk to you about the new 2018 Harley Davidson Softail FatBoy. Man, that's a mouthful. I recently went to the local Harley dealership and saw it in person. It is a fantastic looking bike. It looks pretty badass. It's a little big for me, but I really like it. That's what you guys are seeing in the background right now. That's when I went over there and I checked it out. Did some cool stuff, but if you want to check that video out, go ahead and click the link in the description. But right now, I'm going to go over some specs and some things that I didn't know at the time, and I want you guys to understand. The defining characteristic of the FatBoy remains its disc wheels. The 18-inchers are updated with a new ribbed look called the Nightster and are shod with a wider 160mm front and 240mm rear rubber. I didn't know that. That thing was huge. That rear wheel looked really big, and I didn't know that the front was actually a 160. That's pretty crazy. So as with the rest of the 2018 Softail model lineup, the FatBoy now has the new version of the 4-valve per-cylinder Milwaukee 8 107 V-twin, and it also has the option to get the 114 V-twin. So there's two options there, the 107 or the 114. Supposedly the 107 Milwaukee 8 is 10% faster in the 0 to 60 than the high-output twin-cam 103 last year. And then the Milwaukee 114 makes it 9% faster than the Milwaukee 107. And it also improves the roll-on acceleration from 60 to 80 in fifth gear by 13% over the 107 version. So the FatBoy will be 31 pounds lighter in 2018 than it was last year. It's actually pretty crazy because they got a much more powerful motor and a bunch of new things on it, but with all the stuff they reduced, it's actually 31 pounds lighter. Just like all the other Softails, it will have the Showa dual bending valve fork assembly that Harley Davidson introduced last year. From what I understand, the Showa dual bending valve is actually really good, and it's going to make a huge improvement on dampening the ride and making it more comfortable. They did get rid of all the Dynas, and same thing with the Softails. They removed the dual shocks. It's just going to be the mono shock underneath the seat. I took a picture of it. Guys, check it out. It's actually really interesting, really cool, nice design, very clean, very nice look to it. And yes, there is a preload adjustment right on the right side, right next to your leg. It's going to make for an easier adjustment to your size, weight, and everything. So the Harley FatBoy 107 is going to come in at $18,999 in vivid black, $19,000 $399 for the color option, and $19,000 $749 for the two-tone paint scheme. It does have keyless ignition and the HD factory security system, and ABS comes standard. If you want the Milwaukee 8 114 in the FatBoy, it's going to be a little over $20,000 for vivid black, $20,699 for the color option, $21,000 for the two-tone paint scheme, and yes, it does come with the keyless ignition. The security system and ABS is standard for them. But let's go real quick over the spec sheet for the Milwaukee 8 107 FatBoy. You are going to have 107 cubic inches or 1,746 cc's. It will be a 6-speed cruise drive, 109 foot-pounds of torque at 3,000 RPM. 47 miles per gallon, 93.3 inches overall length. The overall width is 38.8 inches. Seat height is 25.9 inches. Ground clearance is 4.5 inches. The lean angle is about 26 degrees. Wheelbase is 65.6 inches. The front wheel is 18 inches, and the rear wheel is 18 inches also. But remember, it's a 240mm wide tire in the rear, and it's a 160mm wide tire in the front. Really big tires. Fuel capacity is 5 gallons. And the running weight is going to be right underneath 700 pounds at 699 pounds. And the gross weight that you can have on the bike, the GVWR, is 1,175 pounds. That's basically you and the bike and whatever you put on there. You can't exceed that, or it's not safe, basically. So obviously the differences here with the 107 and the 114 is going to have a more powerful motor in the 114. You're going to have a 1,868 cubic centimeter engine displacement. Same thing, 6-speed cruise, but you're going to have 119 foot-pounds at 3,000 RPM. Everything else is staying the same. Even the running weight is staying the same. So guys, if you want to check it out, go ahead and click the link in the description of me walking around, doing a quick walk around. But check your local dealerships, guys. It's a really cool, interesting bikes that are coming out. It's always good to just see the new stuff before you start bashing it. I mean, I was doing that too, but just go check it out. But if you guys like this kind of stuff, click the link in the descriptions for anything else, or click that subscribe button. It totally helps me out. And I'll definitely see you guys later, okay? You guys ride safe.